When the Philadelphia Eagles released defensive tackle Bruce Hector last week to make room for Golden Tate, the writing was on the wall. A Timmy Jernigan return was imminent. Fast forward a week later, and he's been cleared to return to practice. So, Jernigan, as you guys know, he hasn't played all year due to surgery he had from a herniated disc due to an offseason workout he suffered in March. Signed a 4-year, $48 million extension, $26 million guaranteed prior to the end of last season. But due to that injury, the Eagles technically could have released him and declined to pay him. But Eagles, they were in a giving mood all offseason. They gave Nick Foles all that money, so they decided to also pay Timmy Jernigan. They reworked this deal. He is no longer liable, or the Eagles are no longer liable for the $11 million guaranteed that he's due in 2019, and the final 3 seasons of that deal are now option years as well. So Jernigan was placed on the NFI list, the non-football injury list, at the beginning of the year, was eligible to return after week 6. There's a difference between the NFI list and the injured reserve list. The injured reserve list only allows the Eagles to bring back 2 players to return from it. And the Eagles have 3 on there. Richard Rodgers, knee injury, Mac Hollins with that groin, and Mike Wallace, the broken fibula. You can only bring 2 of those guys back. As for the defensive tackles, the Eagles, they were down to Fletcher Cox, Haloti Ngata, Trayvon Hester. Timmy Jernigan's return was certainly much needed. And Keon Cox, at the beginning of last year, they were consistently slicing into the backfield, collapsing the pocket. Jernigan has that swim move. He's got some power to him. This was much needed. And the Eagles, they've been kind of struggling in some ways. It's been a little disappointing in terms of the pass rush, and Jernigan is going to help in that matter. You get Jernigan back, that's also less double and triple teams for Fletcher Cox. So there we go. The dynamic duo is back in the middle for the Birds. Cox and Timmy. Deep penetration. Yeah. So Timmy Jernigan is back. I'm happy. Yeah.